Imagine the most private, vulnerable moment of your life, and then imagine there being a photo of that.
When you're a child, you're malleable, and I think he really meticulously took his time.
It's all behind a screen. To find other people talking about you like that, it's pretty scary.
He posted my body on Instagram. I cannot even face people in school.
When I was 13, somebody started speaking to me online. She told me that I was beautiful. I was really shy at 13. I had really low self-esteem, and it was kind of nice to hear that from her. She said that she was a 19, 20-year-old woman. She introduced the idea that maybe I could do topless modelling. Eventually, she convinced me, and I sent her a topless photo, and everything changed at that point. She was threatening me and saying that I needed to send more and more explicit photos. And when I said that I didn't want to, she said that she would make sure everybody saw the photos that I'd already sent. She said she'd spoken to her boss about me and that he wanted to come and meet me to take some professional photos for a portfolio. It's kind of hard to explain the fear that you feel in that situation when you don't have a way out. A man came to my home the following morning and he sexually assaulted me in my bedroom. And he took photos of everything that happened. And he said that if I didn't do what he told me to do, he'd make sure everybody saw them. I felt like it was my fault.
I was 14 and I was in school, and me and my friend were just roaming around doing nothing. I was shown screenshots with conversations in vivid and graphic detail about my sexual activities and my body. Whatever allegations were made in the text were completely false, and I was horrified. What I felt was mostly confusion. The things they were talking about were so intimate. There were a lot of things that other person had said about what they've done to me, which really weren't true at all. It's scary because you don't really realize that people see you and know you till you find other people talking about you like that. You will still have to get up at 5:30 in the morning, get ready and, drag yourself to school. It was one of the most difficult phases in my life. Nobody, not even the police and not even any of my friends or me or the school, nobody could find out who sent those text messages or who that account belonged to. What happened to me makes me feel like no matter what you do, you're not going to be safe.
I got a friend request from somebody that was very well known in my small town. He really quickly reached out through a message and kind of immediately went into complimentary mode and trying to build a friendship with me. I was 12. It felt exciting. Part of the whole manipulation process was a lot of lies about his identity, who he was and who I was, and it was slowly breaking down myself and my trust with friends and family. He was able to slowly move into an abusive state. He reached out to me at one point and convinced me to sneak out. That night led to a physical assault. I snuck back in my window and was just so broken, you know, upset by everything, and I just remember crying like all night. For about 4 or 5 years, he abused me emotionally, physically, and sexually. One of his other victims spoke up. So, of course, the police got this and called my parents. I had kept these secrets for 4 years. It was the opposite of relief for me. It was like all of a sudden everything just fell apart. And I was piecing it all back together, trying to figure out what was even real.
Teachers and parents have been alerted to the risk of sextortion scams, targeting teenagers after a sharp increase in the number of reported cases.
The person that I thought loved me, he started blackmailing me. He sent screenshots of videos and images of me that he recorded without my knowledge. He had told me that he was going to create fake accounts. When he created that Instagram account, he started blackmailing me. He told me to tell him when I want to be paying him, if it's weekly, monthly, or daily. And I told him I did not have money. He posted my body on Instagram, and he created another account on Telegram. He was telling people to refer 10 people each from my school, that he was going to give them my videos for free, and he posted me on TikTok. And that particular post went viral. I cannot even face people in school. I was just all by myself. My friends that I thought that were going to be there for me, that knew about it, most of them blocked me. He was arrested. That was the time everything calmed down a bit. I just wish that everybody in this kind of position that I've been can just find justice.
No child should have to experience what I went through. We are still dealing with the same issues. The same thing that happened to me 20 years ago is still happening to children every day now.
Tech companies and governments.
You did not keep me safe.
It's time to listen to survivors and protect children.
Take action now for a safe internet.
Free from sexual violence.
Free from sexual violence.
Free from sexual violence.
Free from sexual violence.